We are live. I hope you can hear me, guys. If you can hear me, let me know where you're joining us from. Tell us your name and where you're joining us from. I would like to know your name and where you're joining us from, okay? Your name and where you're joining us from. Tell us your name and where you're joining us from. We'd like to hear from you. All right. So today, what we want to talk about is actually we want to look at how you can build your email list. You have probably heard the saying that the money is in the list, right? You've, so, and that is actually true. There is no digital marketer or marketer that you will know on the internet that will not build an email list. Now, it's not only an email list, it could be WhatsApp list and all of that. And that is actually the lifeblood of any marketing. That's it's what makes it possible for people to actually really, really make money online, right? Because if you don't have a lease, then you are not doing any, kind of business. So sorry for the hood. All right. So today we're going to look at how you can build a massive list of people who can actually buy from you. I'm going to put you through how to build a landing page, right? Just landing page, something like this. Let me show you what a landing page looks like. For example, if you go to sholamatthew.com/AFF, right? I'm going to tell you, we're going to look at the mistakes that you should avoid when building your list and so much more, right? So this is the way, and a list actually looks like. So it looks like this. This is a website, and then people kind of, you kind of promote this online, right? This page, and then people click on the on the link through your ad. It could be organic ad or it could be paid ad, and then people put their names and emails here or details, and then when they click on it, they get to another page, and then the book is being delivered to their email automatically. And you can do this, even if you have zero coding knowledge. By the way, you are not going to code anything in this tutorial. I'm going to teach you exactly how to do all of this. All right. So you don't need to, you know, you don't need to write a single line of code. This is the way the big guys do marketing. All right. And that is what we're going to look at today. So let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is to have a website. So if you don't have a website, I would suggest that you go watch my training, my previous training on how to build a website from scratch. If you look at all of my, if you go through my YouTube channel, if you go through my YouTube channel, you're going to actually see tutorial on how to build a website from scratch, right? So after building that website, that is when you'll be able to build this landing page. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is, because I'm using WordPress, so we're going to go to, you just go to your website /WP admin. That is the way to log into your website. That is sholamatu /WP admin. So I will just log into my website right now. So this is my website. I have my password there, and then, I will just log in right now. So it's just trying to prove if I'm a robot or not. Let me put this into full mode. Yep. So now I just click on login, and then I'll be able to log into my website. So do you have a website? If you have a website, let me know in the comment. Let me know if you do have a website. If you don't have a website, also let me know if you don't have a website in the comment. And if you're planning to get a website, like I told you, there's a tutorial on my YouTube channel on how you can build a website from scratch. Okay. Now, there's no serious person doing online business who I've seen that doesn't have a website, right? So it's very, very important that you have a website. Now, so the next thing you want to do after logging in is to go install a plugin. Now, if you don't have that plugin, I'm going to leave a link in the, let me even put it in the comment. So that is, I'm also going to put it in the description of this video, so you can check the description of this video later on, right? For the link. So you're going to get a link. It's called Thrive Architect, right? Um, so let me just grab the link from here. Now, when you get it through that link, it's my affiliate link. So, and you're not going to pay any extra. So, it's a very, very powerful tool that I've used. I got to know about the tool, I think, in 2007 and since 2017, and since that time, the online business game has actually really, really changed for me. So, it's called Thrive Architect. Get Thrive Architect. Sorry, I just want to type it. Architect. Sorry, I don't know how to type. Like I said, right. So yeah, so I just put the link in the comment, right? I just put the link in the comment. It's called Thrive Architect, right? So this it's actually, I shortened the link, right? So if you click on that link, for instance, it's gonna bring you to this website. Let me go to the website so that you see. So, but please make sure that you click on that link. It's actually one of the ways by which, if you want to get the plugin, that is what I mean. If you want to get the plugin, Thrive Architect, please click on the link. It's actually one of the ways by which I, get some fund from people like that in order to continue to produce useful videos like this for you. All right, and to carry on with the mentorship that I do. So this is Thrive Architect. So if you scroll down below, you're gonna see you can build incredibly web pages without coding. I mean, not just pages, but web pages that attract, um, that convert. All right, that actually convert, and it's not actually very costly. So by the time it's loads, I'm just gonna come back probably here and talk more about. But this is it. You can actually come back here and also watch the video that is here. Excuse me. So Thrive Architect is, like I told you, incredibly beautiful. It's one of the most powerful page builder that I've ever used, for WordPress, in order to create highly converting, what is it called now, landing pages. So now I already have a Thrive Architect installed, but if you want to install it, right, just come to Themes. Come to Plugins. Then you click on Plugins. So I'm just getting to the plugin right now. So when you go to plugin, you scroll up, and then when you scroll up, you're gonna see, yeah, this is a Thrive Architect, right? Like I told you, I've already uploaded it. So you just click on add new plugin, and then you'll be able to upload it from your laptop or from your phone. You can use, if you're using an Android phone or like a tab like this, right? I believe you can build it, but it's super easier. Anything web pages building is super easier when you're using a laptop, right? So now, after installing it, what you want to do next is to build the pages that you're going to use. Now, let me explain the way the flow works. All right. So if I go to, I think it's called Google. I just want to draw it for you so that you see. Right. So let me just go to this. There's a particular Google app that you can use to kind of draw so that people will see. I want to show you the way the flow. See, if you know this game, right? This is going to really, really change marketing for you. As in, you can start making like, 100 to 1 million naira per month if you know how to do this very, very well. I'm not kidding you. In my previous trainings, I actually shown you guys some of my results, right? So this is not a joke. So I'm gonna use Jamboard by Google. In case you want to do this kind of tutorial for people online, you can use Jamboard to draw, a whole lot of stuff. Yeah, while we're waiting, let me quickly say hi to some of the people I'm seeing here. Wow, our people are here. Immaculata is always here. Thank you for joining, Immaculata. Tolu John, good evening. Immaculata from Abuja, thank you for joining. I can see Adegboro from Ekiti State. It says I don't have a website. Okay. Adeyeni Titilayo, good evening. George, Lagos, good evening. Abu, good evening. All right, it's nice to have you here. Samuel, good evening. All right, so everybody, good evening. It's nice to have you here. All right, so let's kickstart. Let's continue with our training. So I'm just going to go to see some of the things that I drew here. So I'm just going to go to create new Jamboard. I want to show you how it flows. All right, so um, you know, you can use this system for anything actually. And while I was opening this thing, I actually saw a campaign strategy that I created for a politician, but I'm not going to show like I don't want to show you because it's a bit confidential, right? A campaign strategy that I did for a politician, and it worked fast. It's really worked very well, and that is what we call funnel, right? So this training, let me just so let me call this, what should we call this now? Let me title it freebie, right? Freebies. All right. So the way it works is pretty simple, right? Let me draw it. So let's say that you will need okay, let me use this. So this is the web page we're going to build, right? So this is the web page we're going to build, okay? And then when somebody comes to this page, the person fills his or her name and email, right? After filling his or name and email, then the person gets to, let me create another one. So the person gets to where we call the thank you page. It's pretty simple. So there are actually other complex one, right? But I'm going to just use this simple analogy for you. Now, let's say you run an ad. Okay. So let's say this is an ad. So this ads could be any kind of ad, right? It could be Facebook ads, it could be YouTube ads, it could be whatever kind of ad you want to run, right? Now, your intention when you run ads, I see many people make this mistake, but you don't have to. When you run an ad, your intention shouldn't be that people should buy immediately. Of course, people are buying, people are, exchanging something with you, but it's a kind of transaction, but it's free at this point, okay? Because they want to give you their email, maybe, and phone number and their names. But the little ones that I usually use is just name and email, right? So when you run an ad, what you're trying to sell in your ad shouldn't be the program that you want to sell. What you want to sell in your ad should be clicks, right? And when people come to this place, I see if I can get an arrow or something. Okay, good. I think we have an arrow. So, from your ad, people come from your ad, right? People come from your ad, and what you're selling in your ad should be what? Clicks. So people come to this page. So in this page, what you sell should be what? Should be, what you're going to sell is, their information, right? Like you're selling the free information. So what you want to get here is name and then email. Don't worry, I'm going to, kind of brighten that bit so that, yeah, I think this is good. I hope you can see this, guys. I hope you can see my screen. If you can't see my screen at any time, please let me know. All right. So now, after they put their name and email, I'm sure some of you are very surprised that, wow, how did these people get to know my name? Through, sometimes I send emails. So some of you are on my email list. Please, if you're on my email list, you can DM me with Ness. Sometimes I mention your name in the email and you feel like, wow, this guy is talking to me, right? So this is the way we do this process. Okay. if some of you are witness, I want you to really, really be our witness, right? So Immaculata says yes. All right, amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So this is the way it works, guys. So now after they put their name and email, right, what you're trying to give here is a free gift. And then on this page, right, this is the page where we say thank you. So we call it thank you page, right? Thank you page. So I'm just going to leave it at this point. So this is the kind of place where we now say thank you page, right? This is the thank you page. Now, from this thank you page, several things can actually happen. You know, when you say, "Oh, thank you for giving us," I mean, you can say something like, "Thank you so much um, for requesting for the ebook. The ebook has been sent to your email. Like, check your email in 5 to 10 minutes. I'm going to send you to your email in 5 minutes, right?" Then you now say, "But if you are interested in so product," this is where you now upsell that. Um, Click the link below. Maybe it's a free webinar or something like that. You now upsell here, right? Now, there's something that also happens here. So what happens here is that people go to your mailing list, all right? If you don't understand this, please let me know at any point. So here is where people now go to your mailing list. Let me reduce this a bit so that wow, it's like this thing is zooming more than I expected. Okay, let's leave it that way. Anyway, you get the point, right? So let me reduce this. This thing is unreducible or irreducible, whatever English or good. So I'm just going to leave this here as an example of what I'm trying to show you. Good. Wow. Good. So this is where, you now send whatever free gift you have for them in your email list. So you say free gift, or let me just call it freebie in email. Just follow me. If you follow me, you're going to get this very, very well. All right. Okay, good. Now I'm just going to leave it as this because this is like the simplest funnel, like the simple funnel that people usually use, the simplest funnel. Now, let me explain this again. Once you run an ad, now this ad doesn't necessarily mean that it's a paid ad. Maybe you give an influencer to help you post, or is a friend or something, but I want to use paid ads. Let's say it's Facebook ads, for instance, right? So people click on that Facebook ad. Maybe you're trying to tell that, "Hello, I have a free gift for you. If you click on this link right now, go to the next page. You're going to get instruction on how to download it for free." So now when people click on the ad and then they come here, then you now say, "Oh yes, let me send you the free gift, but before I send you, can you please put your name and email in the box below?" Now when they do that, you know it automatically redirects them to this page where you say, "Oh, thank you so much for giving me your email." You don't necessarily have to say it that way. I'm just using this as an example. "Thank you so much for giving me your email. If you're interested," or you can just leave it at that because that's the simple one we just did. But if you want to go further, you can say, "Oh, if you're interested in learning how to make money with your WhatsApp, click the link below." So you now upsell, then this one will go to another place. But you can just leave it at this point and say, "Thank you so much." You can even, some people put their download link there where they now say, "Oh, download it here." Then they now start, following up those people here. So, but what we're going to do is, this is where the people will now get the email, and then you can even create an automated email that will now keep following those people for some for some time, right? So that is the way the system works. Okay, Um, Now let's continue. Let's continue. So let me now do this all of thing with, let me now teach you how to do all of that, right? So to do all of this, you need a website, which you already established. If you don't know how to build a website, some of my videos on my YouTube channel will teach you how to build a website. And then number one is, I said website, right? Now let me create a second page here. Let me and talk about what you need. Yeah, good. So say you need a website. Yeah. Um, Apart from website, you need a a, a page builder, or yeah, let's just call it a page builder, because I use a very powerful page builder, right? So I use this page builder is called Thrive Architect. I've already dropped it in the link, and I will drop it in the description later on. Thrive Architect. I hope my architecture is correct. Then the third thing you need is autoresponder. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to do all of that. The autoresponder that I use is called Sendy, right? You can get it at Go Global. Sorry, this Go Global.ng/Sendy, right? So it's those are the three things that you will need. But you don't necessarily need to use this Sendy. You can use MailChimp, any email software or autoresponder. You can use Aweber or anything like that. And you can use it with this Thrive Architect. Now, so if you scroll down, you're going to see more about why Thrive Architect is the most powerful page builder ever created for converting landing pages. Right. So let's get started. So if you look at what we did here, how many pages do you think we're going to need? I want you guys to answer me. I want to see if you're following. If you look at what we did here, how many pages do you think we are going to need for this our funnel? You know, like I told you, this is called funnel. How many pages do you think we need? While I'm waiting for your answer, I want to tell you that how do you now create a freebie, right? How do you create a freebie? Because I need to mention this is very important. I see a lot of marketers doing a lot of mistakes. You know, they might want to give people, they might want to give people freebie, but they give them things that are not even relevant to the main thing that they want to sell. All right. So Immaculata says 3. Okay. Let's see another person. Okay. Abu says 2. Okay. So we have 2 or 3. That means more people. Can we have your answers? How many pages do you think we're going to need? Right. So I see a lot of marketers do mistakes. When you're trying to create your free material, let's say that you want to run an ad to sell a real estate material, right? A real estate or to sell a real estate, right? To sell a house, or you are a realtor and you want to run an ad, so that you can get people to, book it. I mean, how do I put this now? You want to sell real estate, you're into real estate, you want to sell houses to people maybe in Lagos or in London or whatever. Now, this is the way to do. When you run your ad, right, the free material that you're going to give to them might be free consultation call. Say, hello, book a free consultation call so that you will not fall to, or maybe you can say something like this. I know you're interested in buying your next house, but these are the 7 deadly mistakes that people make when buying the wrong, when they buy houses. So they fall into wrong hands, right? So you can say something like, I'm going to show you these 7 deadly mistakes, right? So that you don't fall into the wrong hands. It's as simple as that. Now, what you're trying to do there is because And this should be based on research. So you can research on Google Trends, you can research on forums, see what people are saying about that particular product. So on your call, after they download that material from you, then you can put your phone number there, or you can press for real estate. You might want to call them as well. You might want to put a phone number that you can call. Right now, if you're selling an affiliate product, let's say you want to sell 72 IG, for instance, or let's say that you want to sell an affiliate program, right? Now, you will notice that one of the major problems that people are having when it comes to affiliate marketing, it's the fact that people don't know how to sell, right? So what you might want to do is to say that, oh, if you want to learn how you can sell fast, right, join this webinar. So your ads will be that they want to join a free webinar. So when they join that free webinar, you thank them and then you upsell from there. For example, this training I'm doing could be a free webinar, right? So I'm going to run an ad and say, I want to teach you how to build a landing page or show you how you can generate massive sales for free. Now, when I run this ad, people will come here and I teach them what I'm teaching you. And then I'll tell them that if you want to learn how to do more of this and how to make sale, and I can even give you this software for free that I'm using to build landing pages. Of course, you know how much it costs. Then you have to join my affiliate program, or you have to buy this and then send me your ID, and then I'll add you to my mentorship group. It's as simple as that. Okay, so that is the way this works. So Immaculata says 3, Abu says 2, George says 3, Moji says 3. Okay, so now let me tell you something. We just need 2 landing pages. So we just need 2 pages. Abu gets it correct. And the pages that we need is the one that has name and email and the thank you page. This other one that you are seeing freebie is actually email or autoresponder. I mention it the other time. So Abu, let's clap for Abu. If we're in the physical class, we'll say clap for him. So let's clap for Abu. You can drop your favorite emoji to clap for Abu. Now let's continue with what we're talking about. So like I told you, I said Drive Architect is what we're going to use. So I'm just going to go to plugins. I'm going to go to create pages. So the first page is going to be the page where we're going to have our landing page. All right. So I just want to use this as a very, very simple explanation of what we want to do. So let's call these so this is still loading. So let's call this a free test. Right. So I'm just kind of making this as an example. Or let's call this a free guide on building your email list. Right. So this is just very, very simple stuff that we want to just create. Okay. Now, what you want to do is, for example, you can launch Thrive Architect, but what I usually do is I'll first save it. Okay. I'll first save it. So I'll just click on save. I hope you guys are following this. So just click on save. Yeah, so you see that it's safe because this is a page builder. It's pretty easy and simple to use. So I'm just going to click on, sorry, I just want to see what I'm doing here so that I'll be sure. Okay. So because it's also a powerful page builder, so I'm just going to click on view pages. Now, the reason I prefer Thrive Architect to any other landing page builder out there is because they have integration with a whole lot of autoresponders. Okay. they have integration with a whole lot of autoresponders. So I'm just going to click on edit with Tribe Architect. So it's loading. So this sometimes takes some time to load. Yeah, so it has finished loading. So what I want to do is, you can build this from scratch, but I prefer to use templates. It makes my work easier. So I'm just going to click on this. You see, they say change template, right? It's more like the third clickable button here. Click on change template. So I'll just scroll up a bit. So the one I want to use is a very simple one. So yeah, expand set. So I'm just going to use this. Right. So you can see from this angle, you see we have, this is more like three that they have. They have where you can, squeeze page. Yeah. So that is this one you're looking at here is what we usually call the squeeze page, where you're going to collect names and email. And this is the thank you page, right? So I'm just going to use the, sorry, let me drag this to the side so that to be easier for me. Right. So you just click on this one. So I'm just going to click on this mini squeeze lead generation. So I'll choose the template. I'm doing a whole lot of things right now. I am streaming. I am while I'm streaming, I'm also trying to build a landing page. So, things might get a little bit slower than the normal, but just bear with me. So, and another reason I choose what is it called, Tribe Architect, is that they give you samples of what, just they give you templates or samples just to give you an idea of what you can write, right? Just to collect leads. For example, if you're looking at my screen right now as it's loading, you'll see they say 5 minutes to higher conversion rates. Get instant access to the 5 minute video that has boosted conversion between 20 to 40% for our customer. Now, this might not make sense to you, but to the audience that they are speaking to, it will really make sense to them. And so that is why before you create your, lead magnet, the lead magnets, when we say lead magnet, what we're talking about is a free gift that you want to give to people. So we call it ethical bribing. So you give people this free gift so that they can give you their emails, right? And for someone to be interested in that free gift, it means that the person will most likely be interested in what you're selling. So here, I would say something like, you know, um, let me just put it most powerful. So there are some words we call power words. Please, after this webinar, go and search for them. Power words. They are words that, kind of build people's emotion, because people take action first because of emotion. It is later they kind of justify it by logic, right? So, for example, this word powerful, amazing, all of those things are actually powers. So I'm just saying the most powerful way to build your email list fast, right? So you see, I put fast there, right? So I can say something like get instant. Okay, something like I can say something like join me in this free webinar as you learn the simple yet the most powerful way to build your email list faster than ever before. So, aside from these, you can put something like a list, just bullet point of what people might be able to gain from the webinar. But it's not compulsory, but it's good that you let people know what they might gain. For example, in the emails, in the to I share some things in the let me try to get them. Good. I share some things in, why creating the awareness for this webinar, right? So I put some things that you hope that you might learn, from this webinar. So I'm just going to put something like that here too. So I can say in this webinar, you will learn this. So I just copy and pasted this. I'm just going to put it in. There are other ways that I could do this. In fact, let me just do it because I want to show you the exact way by which you can build your list. In this webinar, so I just put this, I'll put, just bold it, or you can bold it from here or from here. Good. You will learn. So I want to put something here. If you come here, there's something we call add element, right? Add element. So if you come here, you can put something like list. There's something we call list. You could be number or you can be this list. So I prefer to use this. So I'll just drag and drop here. Do you see why I say it is the most powerful? Very, very powerful. Just drag and drop. Can you see? We now have a list here. I say in this webinar, you will learn. So the first thing that people learn is, so let me just copy and paste. On this webinar. So I highlight and I paste that. Let me copy another one. I'm just trying to show you. Right. This is the way big boys do their, they do marketing, right? Big boys like us. And if you want to make millions online, then you have to learn this. No joking. Right? So I can duplicate this. I could easily, kind of duplicate this. So what I do in this case sometimes is I just duplicate this for this one, paste this there, and then here we'll say and more. Good. So you see we have a list of 4 things people are going to learn. Basically 3, but we'll say and more, right? How to build a landing page. So I can say something like practically, and you can see that is what we're doing in this webinar. Practically, the powerful tool I use to build landing pages, right? So some of you already know that in this webinar, right? Now, I'm going to talk about the mistakes later on, and then I'll take questions from you. Now, you might want to save, your settings anytime you're doing this by clicking on this end. Okay, just click here to save it. But okay, let me just save it so that we know that our work is being saved. All changes are saved. Now, you need to connect this, with your email, right? With the autoresponder. So what you want to do is you go back to your website. So I'm going to go back to sholamatthew.com/WP. So what you would do is you scroll up after uploading this Strive Architect. You scroll up, you scroll down to where we have this Thrive dashboard. So you scroll up, to get this API connections, and then you click on manage connections. Now, when you click on manage connection, it's going to bring you to this place. So what you want to do is you click on, I've already added because I'm using Sendy. So you click on add new connection, then you can choose the app. Now you see it has different email marketing apps that you can use. We have Active Campaign, we have App Reach, we have Aweber, we have Campaign Monitor, and so on and so forth. So for example, let's say you want to use MailChimp. If you click on MailChimp, it's going to ask you for API key. It's simple. Just go to your MailChimp, get the API key, paste it here, and then click on connect. It's as simple as that. But for me, I'm using Sendy, right? So after that, you just come here to, so you come here to this place, click on this email where you have this first name email, then click on add connection. So I'm just going to click on add connection. And then when you click on add connection, it's going to tell you to choose that particular, autoresponder that you use. So in my case, I'm going to use Sendy because I've already connected it. So in your case, maybe you are using Active Campaign, Aweber, or maybe you are using MailChimp. Just select your MailChimp here. So, but I'm going to select Sendy. Now, after you selected Sendy, it's also going to ask you, okay, that you should choose the email list that you want people to go to after they click on this, right? So for instance, I'm going to come here, right? I'll just leave it at this one. So this is not the one that I'm normally going to use, but I'm just going to leave it at this one. This is the mailing list for people who want to join my email list, right? So I'm just going to click on apply. Now, when you click on apply, it's going to ask you, where do you want to redirect people to after people fill this form, right? So for now, let's assume that I've already created a thank you page. So I'm just going to say, Shola, okay, we're going to create that landing because I want to teach you how to do everything, right? So I'm going to create that new page. So I'm just going to click on, go back to pages. You can actually create it from this up here. I'm going to go to pages. So I'll just click on new. So we want to create a page that people will go to after they sign up for our email list, right? After they sign up for our email list and then they connect from there. So we're going to call this thank you. So I just want it to be at the top of my pages. So I will first put a there. So I want to say something like a thank you page. This all this naming doesn't necessarily matter. So I'm just gonna say a thank you page, right? So it's that simple. So what we're gonna do is we create a page just like what we did the other time. So we just click on publish. You guys, are you gaining value from this? I know not all people will be so interested in this kind of topic because we are getting a bit complex than the way we started. If you have not watched my tutorial on web design, for instance, you might not really feel comfortable with this. But as we're doing this is looking very, very simple. Okay. So oh my God, what we did was created a post. We can't do that with a post, right? What we have to do is create a landing page, and this is a post. So this will not work. We have to, let me move it to trash. We have to create a page, not a post. A post is for blog posts. Maybe you want to publish something as a blog post or something that is, for example, my last post here was how to create a successful podcast, right? So, but the one we want to create is a page, like page. That is what you should create. So I'm just going to click on page. Then I'll go to add new page. So it's a page that I want to create, not a post. By the way, you cannot even use this tribe architect on a post. It has to be a page, right? So okay, I can see a couple of people said yes. Okay, so George says yes, so it means you are getting value from this. Guys, if you are getting value, let me know. Let me know in the chat. Motivate me. Motivate me. Let me know that you're getting value from this tutorial. Okay. This is normally something that if I want to teach you, I'm going to charge you a whole lot of money. Right? But I'm teaching you for free. So I just need your encouragement. All right. So let's get back to what we're doing. So I'm just going to paste, a thank you page. Like I said, this is a page, and then we'll click on publish. Now, if you will remember, I actually mentioned when we were creating a web design course, when we're doing our web design tutorial, I mentioned that a plugin makes your website to have more functionality. So there is a plugin called Yoast SEO. This is it. Yoast SEO, right? Basically, Yoast SEO. So it allows you to hide certain pages from search engine. For example, if you don't want people to see this page from search engine, what you want to do is go down, because if you have the Yoast SEO, this is a Yoast SEO. If you have the Yoast SEO installed, it's going to populate this on your page. So what you want to do is you go to advanced settings. Like, I don't want people to see this particular thank you page. Let's say, for example, I have my free gift on the page where people can download this directly without getting it in their email. I mean, even if they want to get it in their email, right? I want to hide it from search engines so that when people are just searching, they don't just see it on the page. So you go to advanced, then they'll ask you here, say allow search engines to show this page in search results. So what you want to do is just click on no. It's as simple as that. Should search engine follow links on this page? I also want to click on no. So you see, it's that simple. So after that, just come here and hit publish again, because if you don't update, it's not going to save. So you just hit update. Okay, gotcha. I can see a lot of people are following. Maculator says following. George Adeola. Okay. We also have Joanne Abu. Okay, good. Good. I can see you guys are really following. Come on, what is happening? Good. So that's the page we have here. So I'm just going to click on view page. Then we'll just select more like a thank you page, right? And then we now link. Now, this is the page that I want people to come to. So I'm just going to copy the link on this page. So, and then I'll put it here. Then I'll say something like, they say, now this is it. After successful submission, what do you want people to do? Normally, if you don't want to create a page, okay, let's assume you don't want to create any page. You just want people to say, to just know that they've submitted their information and get an email directly. Just come and choose this one, show success notification. So here is where, so if you click on apply, you see, it just says success. So if somebody submits this form, it will just say success, or you can say something like thank you. So if I click on show, this is what it will show, success. But I don't really like that. The reason I even love to use, a page that people will be redirected to is because from that page, you can do so many things. You can track if people are getting to another page. Two, you can actually upsell from that particular page. So, but I love to use this after successful submission. This is it. After successful submission, I want people redirect to a custom URL. So I'm just going to click on apply, and then I paste that URL here for this particular page. Now, there's something I also want to ensure we do here is that you click here again, you click on this place where we have the start download, then you click on this first name. Then you want to make sure that this required is checked, because if it's not checked, people can submit without submitting their name. So you want to ensure that it is checked. So I'm just going to click on apply. If I click on edit for this one, for email is always required, right? So you can see it's already checked already. So I'm just going to leave it. Then I want to change this start download from register for free, or something like that, because we're talking about webinar, not okay. So what we're going to do in this case, instead of saying webinar, I want us to use ebook, right? So a guide, the most powerful way to build your email list fast. Join me. So I can say something like, in this free guide, or in this report, you you will learn the simple yet most powerful way to build your email list faster than ever before. Um, okay, so I will just say something like, here is what you will learn. Here are some of the things you will learn in the report, or you can just say you will learn, right? So now, instead of saying the most powerful way to build your email list, I could start with something like free guide, or free report, or free report. I put I've column there, right? So free report. I can even change this to maybe another color. So you come here to color, then something that has to do with maybe yellow or something, right? So I click on apply. Good. So it's a free report, the most powerful way to build your email list fast. It's as simple as that. Then you talk about what is it that they want to learn from that email list. So so these are the things that they will learn from the report. So, but I don't want it to say start download. You can use start download if you just but I love to use something unconventional, like something that it's get people to take action immediately. So I can say start download is good, but I can edit it. So if you click on edit element, let me do that again. If you click on this start download button, then you go to edit form element, click on it, then you can then edit what is here, right? So I can say, yes, I want a free guide, or I want the free report. So it's like you are making those people say, yes, I want it. I want it now, right? So let me put I want, or get it now. You can decide to put whatever it is that you like there, but make sure that it's something that can make people take action, right? So I'm just going to click on save. Okay, so let's preview what we've done so far. Save and preview. Okay, let's preview what we've done so far. I hope you're getting something. So you see, this is a page. It's just very, very simple. It didn't even take us so much time, right? So you say we have free report, the most powerful way to build your email list fast. In this report, you will learn the simple yet most powerful way to build your email list faster than ever before. Here are the things you will learn, right? Normally, the space between this stuff is a bit more. I would rather have created another, but we'll just leave it this way. The mistakes to avoid when building your email list, how to build a landing page. Practically, the most powerful tool I use to build landing pages and more. So this I can decide to put something like the powerful tool that I use to build the landing page that generated me 1 million naira a month. that looks more intriguing again. People are like, wow, you want to give this thing for free? Come on, count me in, right? But while I was creating this tutorial, I didn't want to, because it's more like a mentorship stuff. I didn't want to, though that there are results to show all of those things, but I didn't just want to, I want it to be that it's only few people who are really interested in this that are going to join, right? So, way to go. We are good to go now. You can as well change this disclaimer. You can put your name there or something, but I think this is good. So now if I put my name and email here, right, it's going to take me to this particular page, and then I'll also receive an instant email because I've already configured it that way. But what I want to do is first ensure that this page looks good. And this page doesn't really look good either, because if you look at the link, it says a free guide on building your email list. It's too long. So what I want to do is to click on edit, right? Edit page. So I just want to change that long page, right? That URL. I want to change it to something simple that people easily remember. So I could say something like email report, right? Now, not this one, because this one doesn't really count. It's this one that we're talking about. So just after this link, right, just click on edit. Sorry, it's still loading here. So just a minute. So I'm just going to click on edit, right? So you see that it's editable. So I'll say something like free report. So I can put FR, just simple. So off my head, right? I could say something like, Shola Matthew, do you want to learn how, maybe I went to speak somewhere, or I want to even create ad, say, do you want to learn how you can grow your email list? Just go to sholamatthew.com/FR and you're going to get a free report. So I'm going to put it as FR. Now, the reason FR could be created is because I've never had any page that is FR before. So I'm just going to click on update. So it's that simple. So if you go to sholamatthew.com/FR, I bet you're going to see this page right now. Now, you're not going to get any free, what is it called now? Free report at this moment, because what you would get is a different email. Okay. But maybe later on I could put the replay of this video right in it, and then change that free report to something like video report, or something like that, and then people will be able to watch the replay of this video. Good. Now let's now go to this our thank you page and create the thank you page. So it's the same thing but a bit different. So just click on edit with Thrive Architect again. Please, if you have a question, this is I'll be looking forward to you asking your questions, and I will be answering all of your questions. Immaculata says it's very interesting and technical though. Yeah, I understand. George says network is not good here. Oh, sorry. No problem. Sorry about that. If you're having a bad network. Okay, George says I'm following. Okay, it's still the same George that says the network is not good. Makulata says it's very interesting and technical though. Okay, no problem. I'm sure that if you follow me, because I love to simplify things. So if you follow me, you are going to get all of those things that I'm talking about, right? Just with time. So now, what are we going to do next? I know you can be saying that in your head right now. So what we want to do is to click on what? Chain template. Good, you're correct. So scroll up. You can use any of these templates, okay? But I just want to use those simple ones just for this tutorial. So if I scroll up, I'm going to go back to this expand set again. Mini squeeze. That is the name of the one that we're using. So I'm just going to click on it, and then it's expand. So I would say something like, let me choose this confirmation. I don't want people to download the report on that page, right? So I'll just click on confirmation. So I'll just click on choose. So it's loading again. Please start dropping in your questions. I'll take questions right now because I don't want this tutorial to get longer than usually 1 hour. But I know that we are getting more complex than before. So I believe it's going to take more than 1 hour. It's a Masterclass anyway. So let's keep it coming. So it said almost done. I will just click on wait. Yeah, so something like it says almost done, right? So you can see things like, please follow these steps below. Check your email, find the email sent by us. They say send by name, so I'm gonna say something like send by Shola Matthew with subject line. Whatever it is that you've already set in your email is what you're gonna put here. Maybe the subject line is something like you're welcome. So I'm just gonna put you are in download. So this is not what is there right now, but I'm just gonna put it. But it's not even so compulsory. But you can use it. Then click the link inside. That's it. You get instant access to the free report once you click the link inside. But in another way, I could just delete all of these things. Let us delete this. I want to put something here for you. Just we've already created the pages that we need, but I just wanted to show you something else that is possible. Sorry, it's taking a bit time to delete all of this. Just delete the column. Delete the column. Aha. So we're almost there. Great. So here, I want to put a text here. So I will just delete this as well. So I'll just come here again, add element, and then this is a text. So I'm just drag and just drop it inside of here. So I'll say something like, so let me just put congratulations here. Congratulations. The email, sorry, the free report has been sent to the email you provided. So I could even duplicate this because I want it to be separate. So I could say something like, but before you go read the report, you go get the free report. Will you like to make money with your WhatsApp? If yes, click here. This is just a simple, thank you page I'm trying to create. So I will now go to maybe my landing page. There's a product on WhatsApp that I usually sell. It's called goglobal.ng/wig. Right. So I'll just copy the link. I'll just put it on click here. Right. So I just put the link there. So click here is what will be shown. I'll put this. So I want it to open in the same page. So I'll click on insert. Right. So you see, it's a link right now. So I could even underline it so that the person sees it. Right. Good. So this one. Good. So this is simple, but normally this is it. The free report has been sent to the email you provided. I could even put this one in, let's say, capital. right? So it's that good, so that the person will see that it has been sent. So I will just click on save. So remember, we've already put this link. So this one, it doesn't really matter. It's good. It can be there. A thank you page, something like that. Now, if you want to practicalize this, let's just go to sholamatthew.fr, right? That is what we said. FR. sholamatthew.com/FR. Now, if you click on that, right? Remember what we're doing here? We said if you run an ad or if you share the link with people, right? Then those people will be able to come to this page. They will drop their name and email. Then it will automatically redirect them to this place. And at the same time, because they've dropped their name and email, they will receive an email with a free report. So if you want to try this right now, you can go to sholamatthew.com. Let me drop the link so that it's in the group. You can actually try it later on so that you don't leave this call, right? So sholamatthew.com slash what is it called now? sholamatthew.com/FR. Now, if you go to that particular page, this is what you're going to see, right? So you see free report, the most powerful way to build your email list fast. So in this report, you will learn the simple yet most powerful way to build your email list faster than ever before. Here are some of the things you will learn. So maybe somebody is interested. I could put my name, Shola, then I put an email. So let me just say drcloudcares@gmail.com. So I'm going to receive an email, and at the same time, it has redirected me to this place. So this is just an upsell. So if I say, oh, congratulations, the free report has been sent to the email you provided. But before you go, get the free report, would you like to make money with your WhatsApp? If yes, click here. So if the person clicks here again, now this is 3 pages, but normally we're supposed to just stop here because with what I was showing you, this page is actually secure. So I'm just going to click on continue. So you see it's secured, right? So normally with what we have here, right, we don't need additional page. Now, if I come to all of this, right, we don't need additional page. So you guys can go check what we just did out. Let me know if you are using another page. Let me know if it works from your own end. Right. So, but what we did currently is that we added an additional page, right? Like this. Let me see. Can I? Unfortunately, I cannot pick all of them at the same time. So, yeah, let me just leave that there. So what we did was that we then upsell, right? So we upsell to another one here. That is what we did. So we now say, oh, thank you so much. If you are interested, then come here, right? So you see that we created 3 pages. Normally, with what I asked you the other time, we just needed 2 pages, but now we now created an upsell for people. If they are interested, they could just go here and buy our resources. Now, at the same time, we are also giving them a free access to a particular report, right? So that is the way to create a landing page and to build your email list. So now, because you are giving something for free, even if you don't run ads, maybe if you have a good number of people who might be interested in what you do, right, you begin to see your email list will continue to increase. But if you start running ads in less than 30 days, if you know how, if you run ads and target the right people that are interested in that right particular product, you see maybe you can get like up to like 1,000 or above. So that is it on how to build your email list. If you have any question, um, this is the time to ask your questions. So I'll be waiting for you to ask your questions. And the good thing is this, as people are signing up, you'll be seeing it in your email. I mean, in your email database that, oh, people are signing up to your, to your email list, right? So you'll be seeing it there. Okay. If you have any question, you can ask. This is past 9. I don't want us to take longer than that. All right. Good. Let me check. Esther says, sorry, I joined late. No problem. Any question as regards what we've taught so far? Now, let me tell you something. I usually open, there's a particular premium training that I usually hold, right? And I want to be opening up that training just twice a year. The last time I opened it, I think it was before I moved to the UK. So I moved here like 2 months ago, right? That was in July. I think I did that training in maybe June or thereabout, right? I think it was in May. I think it was in May. Yes, I think it was in May. Now I don't do this training. It's not going to be free training like this, right? Uh, but it's going to contain a lot of value. So if you are interested, what I want you to do is to go to, let me put the link, Shola Matthew. Sorry, let me just go to the link first. sholamatthew.com/obm. So you can, because I don't usually talk about it publicly. So if you are interested, especially because I'm going to give people who are on this particular list, right? Go to sholamatthew.com/obm. People who are on this list, they are the first people to know. So, and by that time, I'm going to open up a discount, right? Because I usually give people who are on the waiting list a discount. Sometimes I charge 30K, I charge 50K, depending. So this one we've not even concluded because we want to add so much value to it. We've not concluded on the price of the particular of the training, right? So it's called Online Business Masterclass. And because you are in that masterclass, there are a lot of things that you're going to get, right? So if you are interested, just click here. This is part of what I did today, or I didn't show you how to do this pop-up. Okay. So if you go to Online Business Masterclass, you're going to see all the details about the training. So for now, it's to join to join the waiting list is absolutely free. Just go just click on the waiting list. You join with your name and email. I have not even sent any email out to these particular people on this list until when the program is about to open, right? So I use Thrive Architect to actually build this page as well. Okay. So these are some of the things you're going to get. What is online business is, types of online business, and how to start, how to create your digital. We're going to look at all of these things. And it's unlike the last one we did that for one day. This one is going to be, it's going to be more like, I think it's going to be like a 7 days or thereabouts. So, but we're going to let you know when the time comes. And these are the bonuses that you're going to get. We've added a lot of tremendous bonus. Some of you who have not bought my WhatsApp sale grouping, or we have even bought, you're going to get it for free. You're going to get Facebook and Instagram ads. Like, this is practically, I'm going to teach you storytelling masterclass. Like, there's a video on storytelling that I'm going to give you access for free. All of these things, you're going to get it, for free. There's a book on blogging. Wow, this book helped me when I started blogging. I want to give you access for free. Then we have a dedicated Facebook group, which is worth 50,000 naira, but you're going to get it for free. There are more things that are coming, which are for free. For example, I'm going to give you access to my tool. The last time we built a page, we built a website with DV that is worth about 200 and something dollars. The students who are going to be part of this training are going to get that for free. So these are some of the amazing things that we're going to give for free when you join the program eventually. But before that, please go to sholamatthew.com Let me put let me pin this message. So you can go to sholamatthew.com/OBM. Make sure that you are in the list so that by the time I open it, you don't miss out. Right? I'm going to talk about it on social media, but by the time I talk about it, by the time we open the registration, when we let the registration go live, there's going to be a dedicated page for people on this list so that they can get it at a very, very good discount. Right? So if you are interested, it doesn't cost you anything. If you don't get to buy the or register for the course at the time, you can register for it later, but just go to the page and ensure that you sign up to join the waiting list. It's going to be free waiting list, right? Like I said, I don't send email to this waiting. I send emails to a lot of people generally, but if you're on this list, if you're on another list of mine, you'll be getting my emails. For example, if you're on my email list, you'll be getting my email. But for this particular email, it's dedicated to people who are interested in this course, right? So you learn how to start your own online business, and I'm going to put you in a particular Facebook group where if you have any challenge, maybe where you are creating your own online business, all you need to do is to ask and we'll answer you. All right. So thank you guys for joining this free training today. If there are no questions, right, I hope that you understand. If you don't understand all the things that I've mentioned, just scroll back and watch again and again. And if you have any question right now, especially as regards this online business masterclass, drop it in the comment section and I'll be happy to answer you. All right. Thank you so much for joining us today. Bye-bye.